सम्मान के साथ होगा. Kindly rise in its honor. All you invitees who are present here in this historic and iconic International Convention Hall of BSE for the special event. Listing of Aeroflex Industries Limited. देवी और सज्जनों, BSE के इस शानदार ऐतिहासिक इंटरनेशनल कन्वेंशन हॉल में उपस्थित सभी का मैं मानसी तहे दिल से स्वागत करती हूँ. We will now welcome and greet the guests and dignitaries with bouquets of flowers, beginning with Mr. Asad Daud, Managing Director, Aeroflex Industries Limited. A hearty welcome to you, sir. Please accept these flowers as a token of respect. Mr. Mahavir Lunawar, MD, Pantomac Capital Advisors Private Limited. Welcome to you, sir. A token of reverence for you. Please accept these flowers. Mr. Girish Joshi, Chief Trading Operations and Listing Sales, BSE. Welcome. और अब भारतीय परंपरा के अनुसार दीप प्रज्वलित कर इस कार्यक्रम का उद्घाटन होगा. In keeping with the Indian tradition, the function will be inaugurated by lighting the auspicious ceremonial lamp. And to do the honors, I request Mr. Asad Daud, Managing Director, Aeroflex Industries Limited, Mr. Mahavir Lunawar, MD, Pantomac Capital Advisors Limited, Mr. Girish Joshi, Chief Trading Operations and Listing Sales, BSE, Mr. Yusuf Kagzi, and all the directors of the company.
दीपज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणं आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
Treasured in the form of photographs, यादगार पल हम सभी के लिए.
कल्याणं आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः.
Thank you. The lamp being lit, the function being inaugurated, I request the esteemed guests and distinguished dignitaries to kindly take their seats on the dais and in the audience. Mr. Dawood, Mr. Lunawat and Mr. Girish Joshi, please onto the dais. I will call upon Mr. Mahavir Lunawat, MD, Pantomath Capital Advisors Private Limited, for the opening address.
Thank you very much, and extreme warm welcome to each of you for having assembled this morning at a historic listing ceremony, I would say, at the historic place. Why historic listing ceremony? Because there are companies which get listed, and it's quite usual to have listing ceremonies of companies at stock exchange. But this is special for at least 3 reasons. And in random order, I would say, first and foremost, to us, and I'm sure to the entire management of Aeroflex Industries, the kind of response investors bestowed on Aeroflex Industries and the kind of institutional demand which was demonstrated in this IPO, I think this will go a very long way for mid-market size IPOs in particular. Friends, I'm sure all of you know the numbers, but just to complete the context, we are very excited to share that we received more than 27 lakh applications in Aeroflex Industries Limited, which is the highest number of applications received in any IPO, at least during this year. And if one has to compare and benchmark the numbers of even previous years, I'm sure we will have many more such milestones created. The QIB, Qualified Institutional Buyers applications, almost in the range of 200 times. So 197 times to be precise, 194 times to be precise. So that's the kind of, and when the learned, informed institutions, mutual funds, bank treasuries, insurance treasuries, large global funds, when they participate, of course, it gives even increased encouragement to investment bankers, analysts, and all the investors, shareholders, and of course the management team for the endorsement it carries to not only business but the overall philosophy of the group. Second, the kind of impact Aeroflex does to the society. Friends, I think we have spoken at all fora as an economy in the context of Make in India, Make for the World. And many a times it is more of a statement, more of a discussion than the real groundwork that happens. And we are always in lookout for those businesses, those models who actually create impact, who actually makes in India and make for the world. Friends, and in that context, I'm sure all of you would agree that this is again a very special listing ceremony of a business that creates impact for its people, that creates impact for its workforce, that creates impact for the whole industry, that creates impact for the entire globe when the polymer-based and rubber-based products are replaced by flexible metallic products which are more sustainable, which are more durable, which carry a lot of new age industries burden on it. And I will go on to the extent of saying that Aeroflex has a lot more responsibility, and I'm sure Asad will live up to the expectation with the entire management team of contributing to critical industries such as semiconductors, such as electric mobility, such as solar, such as aerospace, defense, and some of the marquee products, some of the marquee projects Aeroflex has completed in recent times, whether it is the space yarn, whether it is spacecraft, whether it is critical construction, large mega constructions, large mega complex plants, you would find Aeroflex products being used in each of them. And that's the kind of pride we carry when we associate ourselves with company like Aeroflex. So it's not a Me Too business in my view. It is not a simple or any other business. It's a business which has a purpose. It's a business which has impact, and it's a business which has objective. And that is the second reason why I feel that this is a special listing ceremony of a business like Aeroflex. And I must make a disclaimer at this point in time that this is nothing to recommend or otherwise in terms of stock picking or stock taking. This is all from societal point of view, the environmental point of view, and the uniqueness of business model which has advantage for stakeholders at large. And third and foremost again is the kind of challenges group have overcome. There are cases where people give up. There are situations where people leave the destiny to unknown hands. But here is a group, friends, who have navigated through the challenging times, who have navigated through the difficult times, and I'm sure Yusuf Bhai and entire family will be very proud of you to have associated with Asad and entire SAT group of industries, where they have handled the ardent task of reviving the company. And friends, we have listed more than 100 companies, and I'm sure the market would have seen many more companies. There is rarely an example like Aeroflex which is not giving up at the difficult time, which stands by its values, its virtues, and not only it revives, but it is now standing tall, and I'm sure this is only a beginning for Aeroflex. So compliments Asad, Yusuf Bhai, and entire SAT group of industries, entire Aeroflex management. We have some of the anchor investors sitting out here. Pardon me for not taking name because there are probably could be some regulatory restrictions. So I must thank all the lead anchors, all the institutional investors, all categories of investors who have reposed confidence in us, in Aeroflex management, and being part of this beautiful journey. Friends, I must express my thanks to entire team, and there are various intermediaries involved. I will probably come once again at the end to congratulate all of you. Meanwhile, thank you so very much for coming this morning, making this a grand show, and I'm sure this listing is a new chapter in Aeroflex management, and best is yet to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Lunawat, for the initial remarks and also for sharing your insights with us this morning. I will now request Mr. Asad Daud, Managing Director, Aeroflex Industries Limited, to address this August gathering on this extremely significant and equally joyous occasion.
Good morning to everyone. First of all, I would like to thank BSE for hosting this once-in-a-lifetime moment for our company. It is indeed a proud moment for us today to get listed at this historic exchange. There are many people that I would like to thank today, but first and foremost, I would like to thank the lakhs of investors who have shown unbelievable faith in our company. It is because of all these investors that our IPO has received an overwhelming response, And I would like to thank each and every one of those investors who have contributed in making our IPO a grand success. I would also like to thank Mahavir ji, Madhu ji, Bharti, Poonam, Ritu, Nikhil, and the entire team at Pantomath for this support in making this day possible for us. I would like to thank Sanjay Asharji, Kushali, Vaibhav, Hina, and the entire team at Crawford Bailey for their legal advice and guidance. I would like to thank Sanjay Loya ji, Sanjana, Ameya, Pallavi, Jenny, Shahab, Lalit, and the entire team at Concept for an amazing marketing campaign. I would like to thank our statutory auditors, Shweta Jain and Company, our secretarial auditors, SK Jain and Company, our advisor and our consultant, Mr. Dinesh Jain, our tax consultant, Mr. Dharmesh ji, and our bankers and our registrars who have all played an invaluable contribution in our journey. It is indeed a proud moment that we are the first company in our industry or in our sector to get listed, and we'll be creating a new category on these stock exchanges. As Mahavir ji has also already mentioned to you that we have received more than 27 lakh applications. So amongst all the IPOs in this in the current calendar year, especially the main board IPOs, our IPO received the highest number of retail applications. We received the third highest QIB, we received the highest non-institutional investor category subscription, we had the third highest overall subscription, the highest number of retail applications, and I think this shows that great teams can achieve great results with the support of great people. I would like to thank the board of directors as well for their mentorship, advice and guidance. Special thanks to Yusuf Bhai for his passion, vision and perseverance and hatke nature. Also, I'm sorry if I'm thanking so many people, but I think this is a stage to thank everyone. Also, I would like to thank the entire the IPO project team at Aeroflex and SAD. I think they have put an incredible amount of hard work and sleepless nights over the past 2 years to make our IPO successful. You guys deserve a round of applause. Also, all our workers and staff at Aeroflex, right from, so some of you are already here, those who are at the factory, right from the security guard to the housekeeping staff, from our nurses to our machine operators, from our execution team to our leadership team. You all are the backbone of the company and our pillars of strength. So thank you so much, everyone. I would also like to thank all our past employees as well, although they are not with us right now, but I think they have played an important role in our journey. Also, would like to thank all our consultants, mentors, who have given us their valuable advice and who have guided us at every step. Last but not the least, I would like to thank our families and the families of all our employees. I think they often do not get the recognition that they deserve, but they are the real reason for our success. Last Thursday at 5 p.m., when the final subscription numbers were revealed, we had an internal meeting with our entire leadership team. And as a team, we all agreed that we have now much bigger responsibilities on our shoulders and that we have to work even harder and more aggressively to live up to the expectations that the lakhs of investors have shown in us. And on behalf of my team, I can assure you that we will put in our better than best efforts to fulfill all our future goals and objectives and enhance the shareholders' value in the long term. And we believe that with your support, your company can reach to greater heights. Lastly, I would just like to encourage the younger generations of the family businesses, especially those who are in the business over the past 5 to 10 years, to get your companies listed, because I think the next phase of growth for India, it lies in our hands. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Mr. Daud, for putting forth your thoughts, and we all are as excited as you are. Give me a sign there. Yes? I will now invite Mr. Girish Joshi, Chief Trading Operations and Listing Sales, BSE, to address the audience.
Friends, ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome and good morning to all of you present here at the BSE's iconic International Convention Center for the equity listing of Aeroflex Industries Limited. On behalf of BSE, I would like to welcome Sri Yusuf Bhai, Sri Arshad, Sri Mahavir Lunawat, and other senior management and dignitaries team of Aeroflex. What a great moment for all of you. Of course, a lot of has been said by Mahavir also, but I think Mahavir has touched upon very important point on the sustainability, because now G20 is happening in India and all international leaders are also harping on the products which is sustainable, environment friendly. And what Mahavir also says, the company has positioned itself in a very right product place. I hope it will be rewarded to all investor and stakeholder handsomely. And of course, as a lot has said about the company, and Asad also, I think, acknowledged the past employee. That is very important and noble gesture for Asad. Thank you, Asad. And I think what he also said, a lot of responsibility is now put on the company because your family of shareholder and stakeholders increase. But of course, the group has two listed company, SAT Industries, which is a promoter company, which is listed with us almost 38 years. And a recently new company which got listed from the company SA Polymers. So you have a lot of experience, how to handle the listing space and listing environment, and what the responsibility comes on the company once you get listed. So that's, of course, that is expected from you, not an issue, and you'll be able to sail through, no problem. Now, I'd like to say something more about the BSE. So story of BSE is as old as story of Indian economy. We are celebrating our 149th year. And it is one of the oldest working public institutions in the country, having which created wealth to the tune of US $3.2 trillion for all listing of equity and debt. It is the world's largest exchange as well as fastest exchange. Our largest in terms of listed companies, we have more than 5,200 listed companies, and we have over the 149 years, we offered efficient capitalizing platform to all companies in India. And in this international convention hall, we have witnessed the development in Indian capital market over several decades. First, it was a trading ring. Broker used to do trade with hand gestures, outcry system we used to call. Now it is a convention hall, post-digitization and post-automation. The benchmark of BSE, Sensex, it's known. It's tracked by investors across the globe, and it has grown ever since India opened its economy in 1991. It is also considered as a barometer for the growth of Indian economy. BSE provides an efficient and transparent market for trading in equity, debt instruments, equity derivatives, currency derivatives, commodity derivatives, interest rate derivatives, mutual funds, and stock lending and borrowing. BSE provides also a host of other services to capital market participants, including risk management, clearing and settlement, market data services, and of course, financial education. It has a global reach with customers around the world and a nationwide presence. BSE systems and processes are designed to safeguard market integrity, drive the growth of the Indian capital market, and stimulate innovation and competition across all market segments. As you will recall, BSE has recently relaunched its derivatives contract, S&P BSE Sensex and S&P BSE BankX, and it has witnessed very significant turnover growth over last 16 weeks. Now, even last Friday, we crossed the turnover more than 71 lakh crores on it is unique expiry on Friday, and we are also going to relaunch. We are going to change our contract for BSE's S&P BSE BankX, which will now expire on Monday. It will be launched in the auspicious time of Navratri, 16th October. Also, we have, Finance Minister has also initiated the social stock exchange. Social enterprise also doing very well in India, and government also has encouraged. So we have also launched social stock exchange, and we have got almost registrations of more than 20 social enterprises on our social stock exchange. So in concluding, I would say we are confident that by listing on BSE, Aeroflex will not only be able to enhance its visibility and profile, but also broaden its investor base, which we hope will support its business expansion plans. BSE looks forward to continuing being Aeroflex's preferred fundraising partner as it expands its reach and growth in scale and makes visible on the global map. I wish the company, its promoters and management all the very best on account of successful listing. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for encapsulating the essence of the glorious journey of BSE in a nutshell for all of us, right from its establishment to its current accomplishments, along with all the major milestones on the way and the vision for the future. Time now for memento presentation. I will request Mr. Girish Joshi to please present a memento as a congratulatory gesture to Mr. Asad Dawood, Managing Director, Aeroflex Industries Limited. This, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, is a mini replica of the gong that is placed behind on the stage. Along with the bull, and you can see the main bull at the entrance of BSE. Thank you. I request Mr. Joshi to please present a memento to our book running lead manager, Mr. Mahavir Lunawat, MD, Pantomath Capital Advisors Private Limited. Thank you. And now I request Mr. Asad Dawood, Managing Director, Aeroflex Industries Limited, to present a memento to Mr. Girish Joshi, Chief Trading Operations and Listing Sales, BSE, in reciprocation. A memento for Mr. Mahavir Lunawat, MD, Pantomath Capital Advisors Private Limited. Thank you. And now let us express our gratitude and appreciation to all those who have contributed in the success of the listing. Mr. Yusuf Kagzi will present a memento to Concept Communications, who are the PR and media team. Let us have a resounding of claps for the agency Concept Communication Limited. Thank you, gentlemen. Mr. Parth Sarthi Sarkar will now present a memento to the legal counsel, Crawford, Bailey and Company. Thank you. Mr. Mustafa Kachwala will present a memento to Auditor Shweta Jain and Company. Thank you. Mr. Harikant Turgalia will present a memento to the consultants to the company, Dinesh Jain. Thank you. Mr. Yusuf Kagzi will present a memento to the tax auditors, Sanghvi and Company. Thank you. Madam Shilpa Bhatia will present a memento to the banker to the issue and banker to the company, Kotak Mahindra Bank. Thank you. Mr. Arpit Khandelwal will present a memento to the RTA, Lincoln Time India Private Limited.
After this, no, at the end of SAT, you call Dina Mehta.
Dina Mehta.
Memento.
Memento?
Memento by Asad.
Do we have SAP printers here? I believe they are not here. So could I request Mr. Dina, Miss Dina Mehta. Miss Dina Mehta to kindly step up on stage. We would like to present a memento. Request Asad to please, all right, Mr. Joshi is presenting the bull memento on behalf of BSE, and Asad will now present, ma'am. Yeah, the memento is here, ma'am. Ma'am, one more time, please. Asad would like to felicitate you with a memento. All right, जिस पल का हमें इंतजार था वो करीब आ रहा है. The momentous time for which we all are eagerly waiting is fast approaching. I request Mr. Asad Daud, Mr. Mahavir Lunawat, Mr. Girish Joshi, Mr. Yusuf Kagzi and the directors of the company to kindly gather near the gong for the ringing. So ladies and gentlemen, join me in cheering when the customary 10-second countdown will begin. We all will put our hands together as the timer will strike 10 o'clock. I request all of you audience members, please remain seated. We are having videographers behind. So this is being webcast live. Kindly remain seated. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heartiest congratulations to the management, investors, stakeholders of Aeroflex Industries Limited on the official listing. ढेर सारी बधाई और बहुत-बहुत शुभकामनाएं. It's truly an honor to be introduced and welcomed on this corporate ladder. अविस्मरणीय क्षण हम सभी के लिए.
I hope it doesn't speak all that. और लंबा बात नहीं करेगा तो अच्छा है. मुझे 5 मिनट किसी गॉड फोर्स का एरिया में अभी गॉड फोर्स का एरिया में जा रही हूँ मैं. बच के आऊँगी नहीं तो फिर श्रद्धांजलि दे दूँगी. नक्सली इन्फेस्टेड. लॉयड स्टील वहाँ पे माइन खोद रहा है. हाँ. खोदने के लिए. तो
प्रोग्राम का
बॉम्ब फटाने के लिए होगा.
Who is the chief guest?
Nobody.
Then why you are doing?
I'm the chief guest.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the program is not yet over. Please remain seated. Be with us for the next couple of minutes. We can keep taking pictures later. But we have one more last speech. All right. The vote of thanks will now be proposed by Mr. Mahavir Lunawat, MD, Pantomath Capital Advisors Private Limited. Sir.
Request all to please settle down. One particular thing which I have specifically learned while working with Asad and Mr. Ali in absentia, in person, and the entire group is punctuality. And I am little bad in that. So Madhu always tells me, and again we are completely on time, or rather before time today. So thank you so very much for making this very exciting. Coming to formal vote of thanks, I think when I was speaking to Asad, that how does he feel, he said that when the IPO closed, they had a internal meeting with key management team and leadership team, and all they gathered was for the next plan of action, the next business initiative. So that's the kind of vigor, that's the kind of focus, that's the kind of value system the group has. So compliments again, Asad and entire team. Proud moments for the entire family. Proud moments for all the directors, management team, the key team, all workforce, each and every person who has been building this company strength to strength. Friends, any vote of thanks in this ceremony would be incomplete if we do not express our gratitude to the confidence the entire investor fraternity has bestowed on Aeroflex. 24,500 crores of subscription it garnered, and that's not a small number, friends. So big round of applause, and indeed heartfelt gratitude to all the investors again for making this really significant. And I'm sure this will go a long way. And of course, listing price is again one of the events, I would say, but the kind of listings we have seen, even in terms of pricing, I mean that again shows the kind of demand, the kind of followership, the kind of endorsement Aeroflex has got in the market. And I'm sure all investors will make significant wealth as we go along. And this also brings a lot of responsibility, lot of care, lot of togetherness for Asad and the entire team, and I'm sure the group will continue to lead this journey with the best of the governance, with best of the processes, with best of the systems. Friends, I'll just take 30 more seconds. When I went to Aeroflex and met Yusuf Bhai first time, I was really aghast in observing that company of this size, the way it's run, the way it's properly managed. And when Asad told me about the digitization, about the entire operations on SAP, so on and so forth, even the last worker in the factory was operating through the app, and each and everything is under traceability, each and everything was so well managed and with so system driven. I think that shows the kind of management Aeroflex is, and that shows the kind of processes they follow. And I'm sure as they go along, it will only be strengthened in the interest of all the stakeholders. So once again, congratulations, compliments, and thank you so very much, all the members of the team, all the members of our own Pantomat team who have worked day in and night making this happen. There were a lot of process challenges, there were a lot of requirements, and with the help of each of the team members, we have not only sailed through, but we have sailed through very smoothly and seamlessly. Thank you so very much for all the members of concept team who have guided us throughout the journey of making an orderly and sustainable visibility. Thank you very much for all the intermediaries, registrars, legal advisors, auditors, company secretaries, all the experts who have been associated, printers, pardon me for if I have missed out anything, that's purely unintentional, because it's a mammoth project and it's possible because of cooperation and because of togetherness of one and all. So with this, thank you so very much once again, and compliments again to the entire group, the entire leadership management. Please do join for refreshments, and look forward to many more such listings together in this group, and of course as a market as a whole. And thank you Bombay Stock Exchange, thank you Girish sir for hosting this, for your gracious presence, and for taking us through what BSE is and how BSE is contributing to the wealth creation and overall development of the entrepreneurial journey and of giving a platform for investor wealth creation. With this, once again, thank you so much.
On that cheerful note, we conclude the event. Ladies and gentlemen, tea, coffee, refreshments have been arranged in the banquet hall to my left, your right. This is Manasi taking your leave. Thank you for being a wonderfully lovely audience. Have a great day ahead. And one group picture, please.